Hello everyone. It is me, MsNoBuntuD.I.V.A.A, divinely inspired, vibrantly anointed artist, and I am back about, I don't know, 13 to 16 minutes ago. They released the Iyanla first look on own. So I'm just going to get quickly into what I think this particular episode 6, season 7, episode 6 is about right after this. First of all, before I get into what I think this episode is about, I want to thank you all for your wonderful comments below from last week. I just enjoyed talking with you so much, and I am so happy to see that there are brand new subscribers onto the channel. I see you, and I just want to thank you so much for rocking with me and, subscribing to the channel. So let's get into this, what I think this episode is about. This particular preview is like, this first look is very vague. You're not sure, but I think it has to do with some gang situations. I think somebody in this family that's going to be on this episode of Iyanla died in a gang situation and gang related situation. And so there's all this pain in the family around that death of whoever died in their family, probably one of the younger brothers, brother to the young man who's in the highlight video. And I think one of the sisters perhaps is in that street life, and she knows some details about how it could be that they get back at the other team or the other. She knows some information about how, how they could get revenge onto the other gang. But it's very difficult to kind of pinpoint what this particular episode is about. But I think it's about gang-related violence, and it's about how whoever it is that was killed in this family was involved in gangs, and it was all well and good and fine by the family while he was involved in gang activity. But now that he has become a casualty of gang violence, there's all this pain about, well, we want revenge. Somebody in this gang died, so this gang must go get revenge there. Or if it, but no one is really talking about, no one should have been in a gang to begin with, because then if you're in a gang and you're living in that gang kind of life, part of what comes with that is perhaps you might die in a violent way. So I think this episode is about facing the truth about, look, if there's someone in a gang in your family, don't be out here shocked about how they come to their demise. Also, how to tell the truth around that in processing the pain of having lost someone. So it doesn't mean that you don't have the right to mourn someone just because they were involved in gang activities and be in pain about them being gone, but facing the truth around the circumstances they were creating by being in gang-related activity. Now, I could be completely wrong about all of this, because that first look did not give us much, but I think this is what this episode is about. And just really telling the truth about what it means when you have a gang life involved person in your family, and what to expect. And I guess there's certain things you almost cannot ask for or avoid if someone is involved in the gang life, or feel like this is unfair if someone is in a gang life. It's like, if someone is involved in gang activity, there's certain things that they attract to them, that they're bringing to them. And one of the ways of processing the grief that you have around that person, because they're not a gang member before they're a human, is telling the truth about the choices that they made in processing the grief, telling the truth instead of romanticizing who they were when they actually were involved in something that was definitely going to lead towards a path of a demise that was violent, and therefore leaving everyone in some state of pain, So that's what I think this particular episode is about. Tell me what you think it's about down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And if you have already, hit that notifications bell and make sure that you are notified every time I do upload. And if you've done both things, then please like, please share, and please help us grow this channel. I thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you on Sunday. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bye.